Hey guys, it's Jay Latham here out of the Indianapolis, Indiana market. Today I want to show you how to do a Facebook event. I want to show you how to do an Eventbrite. I'm going to show you how to connect it to. I'm going to show you how to promote it on Facebook. It's something I've been doing here in Indianapolis, in Detroit, in Houston, wherever I plan on going or visiting. I try to set something up ahead of time and promote it. So I had people there waiting for me. Um, but you don't have to do it just with events or meetings or something like that. Just think about, hey, if you're promoting a cruise, if you're promoting a group trip, this is a great opportunity for you to use, or a good tool for you to use to reach more people. You know what I'm saying? So and advertise your services. So you can use this for both sides if you're marketing or if you're doing a travel side. This is a great tool, great tool to use. I can show you some of my old events just to show you examples. Uh, let's see, go to past events. Um, Detroit Travel Party, Detroit Entrepreneur Workshop. Um, the key is to really be creative. You want to name it something that will stick out, um, and especially who you want to target, entrepreneurs. So I'm targeting entrepreneurs. Detroit Entrepreneur Workshop, Travel Party. Obviously, people who will like to party, people who like to have fun, people who like to travel. Um, I also had a travel expo. Um, you see, I had 148 people interested. Obviously, 148 people didn't come, but I'll go and I'll send friend requests to all these people and add them to my page. So the next time they come, or next time I'm in that area, I have a whole new warm market now that I can reach out to and invite to. So let's go ahead and get started. Um, you want to go from this page, you want to actually go to events. You want to create an event. You want to make it public. Private events are for events that you have to invite people out. Public, obviously, is for everybody to see in the public. So when they're using the search bar up here and they're looking for things to do in their area, your public event will pop up. So we're going to make a public event. Obviously, I'm going to be the host. Photo. I try to find something about travel. Um, let me see. Work from home booking cruises. Need to change up my picture. So kind of center it. I'm gonna name this one. I'm gonna do another Detroit. Um, Entrepreneur Workshop. Right. Hopefully my spelling is correct. If it's not, don't laugh at me. And the location. I have to find the location real quick. This is let's see. Looking to find. I know it's going to be this Saturday. Here we go. Here's one. So it'll be this Saturday, 13th. By the flyer. Looks like it starts at 1. So I like to make it a half an hour um, before. So just in case if people are running late, they'll say, "Hey, I'm be 15 minutes late." Well, that's fine. It doesn't start till 1 anyway. So I just try to give people that head time because uh, let's do 4. Well, if it starts at 1, I try to give it an hour, maybe 2 hours, just in case we have people wanting to get signed up. Any questions? Um, give it to 2. So the category would be travel. Well, no, let's say networking. So the description, I try not to give too much information about it. So I'll say something like, let me see. I'll come back and edit that. Anyone can post, but they have to be approved by me because you don't want anybody posting up negative stuff, um, anything like that. So that will just limit it. Um, we'll come back and we'll add the description. But I like to edify people. You want 25 and older. Um, People who love to travel perks. I'll show you exactly what I say. But yeah, so it's the 13th, starts at 1 to 2. Got to put a location on here. Uh, this is at Kirby Cone Island. Kirby Cone. Yeah, I think that's it. Yeah. So we'll go ahead and create it. Right. Um, but I gotta add a description. So I'll put something like why work for someone else on your own home-based business, not homebound business. I try to keep it short and sweet. Online training, travel perks, no experience needed, and of course you have to be 25 years or older. So you can copy what I put down. I try not to give too much information. Obviously, it's because we want them to come out to the event to get more information. So I don't try to ruin it. I like to keep it short and sweet. Uh, so there's the event I created. I want to go in here. You can always come back and edit it. There you go. Put my description in. Boom. All right. So that's my event on Facebook. Eventbrite is something similar. I would go, yeah, sign in first. There you go. So now I'm gonna manage events. I can show you some of my old events. I had 63 people sign up. 34, stuff like that. We want to do a new event. We call this still Detroit. Entrepreneur Workshop. I have to pull up the address. It's in Kirby. Yeah, Coney Island. It is for this Saturday. Remember, we're making it for 12. And of course, I said 2. Add a picture. Let's find a good picture. There you go. All right. And the description is the same thing I put in the Facebook page, in the Facebook event. Create tickets. So this is pretty cool. You could do a free ticket or a paid ticket. So for my travel bookers, so if you're advertising a cruise or something like that, I love cruises. You can have people pay you directly through Eventbrite. So basically, you would do a paid ticket, and whatever the deposit is, I will make that so they'll be buying a ticket, which is their deposit to your cruise. Just think about that when you're advertising your cruise or whatever trip you're putting together. Um, Eventbrite is actually pretty cool for that. But just for this sake, you're just doing the RSVP. I have 100 tickets. They're all free. Um, the event type is let's do a conference, right? So what I do, I want to do a seminar, seminar talk, and then topic. We want to talk about travel, of course. Subtopic travel, right? And make it go live. Right. So that's pretty cool. So this is your dashboard. As you're selling tickets, it will get green as it goes around. It'll tell you how many times people clicked on your pages, how many invites went out, and things like that. It'll keep record of all the people who signed up for your event. And you can use this link to advertise it, which we are. So we're going to copy that link. We're going to go back to our event, and we're going to edit it again. And in the description, we want to say something like to register and paste our link. So what we just did was we just connected the two. Right. So as they're going through our Facebook event and they want to come to our event, they will click on the link to register, which will take them directly to Eventbrite, and they can register right there. They get their ticket or however many tickets they need. They check out. And then they have to give you all their information. So you'll get their email address, you get their first and last name, you can add more information if you want their telephone number and stuff like that. That's good. So it'll, collect all the information for you. And I can show you some of my old events. Manage events. Pass. So it's just a good one. See, I sold 63 tickets. It's 145 people clicked on it. And here are all the people. So you actually break it down. You can put it in the spreadsheet form. You see everything. Yeah, so it shows you, have their phone numbers, because that's what you needed to put in to get a ticket on my event. First and last names, I got the email, everything. So what I can do is, when I created my other event, since it's going to be in Detroit as well, I can go back to the event I just created. And this is after you had an event. You can invite more people. You can email invitations, right? Add the guests who should come. You can create email lists from the past. And since I was already in Detroit, all those people right there. All right. Did I get it? Oh, there you go. Where are you at? Add. So all those people that signed up before, I can send them an email right now about the new event, since I'm about to pop up back in their area. So Eventbrite will do all that for me. So they'll get an email with the new event saying, hey, we're going to be back in your area. Click on this link to get your ticket. So, yeah. So that's Eventbrite. And it's cool. What we did was we created a Facebook event, gave it a name, put a description in it, and did the same thing on Eventbrite. Took the link from Eventbrite and added it to the description on our Facebook event. And now we're going to advertise our Facebook event, right? So, which is real cool. So I don't know if you've ever seen a Facebook ad. A Facebook ad is like when you're scrolling down your news feed on your Facebook, you'll see something that says sponsored. And you may not have paid attention to it. I see a lot of people posting up entrepreneur stuff, houses. Facebook ads is for anything and everything. But what's cool is you can target certain people, right? So who are you trying to target? I'm targeting people in the Detroit area. I want them 25 and older, men and women, doesn't matter. Detroit area with these specific things that they like to do. So if you, I'm looking for frequent travelers, I'm looking for independent business owners, professional travel, entrepreneurship. So if they have all these interests in their profile on Facebook, I'm targeting those people. If they're talking about traveling, if they're talking about something professional, we're talking about entrepreneurship. You know, when we're posting up things, hashtag entrepreneur or anything like that, my event will pop up in their newsfeed, right? If they have it in their interest in their bio on Facebook, you know, you have, you know, I worked here, your job description and stuff like that, and you have your interests and stuff like that, it will pop up on their Facebook as well. Um, which is pretty cool. And I'm targeting people in the Detroit, Michigan area. Um, and it doesn't have to be Detroit, Michigan. You do it Houston. You don't even have to do an area. You could just do everybody in the United States. You could do people in the UK. It's really about just being creative. Just take what I do and just run with it. This is just like basic one-on-one stuff, but I'm just showing you like the basic steps on things you can use to help grow your business, right? So right now, my target is reaching up to over 1 million people, right? And it falls in these categories. So yeah, I would save it. Now, when it comes to how much money you want to put on it, you can put as much as you want. I can tell you the more money you put on there, the more people you reach. So obviously, if you put $5 on it, you'll reach between 550 people to 1,400 people. But if you put $75 on it, you see how that number goes up. So, and they stretch it out over the day. So with $75 being my budget for the time I'm running this ad, I'm running it till January 13th. I'm going to be spending $18.75 a day on my Facebook ad. So they say if you only want to run it for 2 days, but with $75, you'll reach more people because you're spending more money and you're running it less amount of time. So just keep that in mind, play around with it. Yeah, just play around with it and track your how many people, how many clicks and stuff like that. And so, and you know, it's something I just been doing over time. I just kind of played around with it. I spent a couple dollars, $5, $20, $100. Ran multiple Facebook ads, see what piqued people's interest more. So I found something that works for me. I said I call mine, you know, Detroit Entrepreneur Workshop for smaller events. Then I use different names for bigger events, but I'm targeting certain people. You know, the first thing they see is one, the picture. Second, they see the title, the name of the event. So just keep in mind who you're trying to target, and keep in mind, like, if you were that person, what would you click on? I've seen a couple good ones. Hey, do you need a job? Or life-changing event. Those are good ones that I know I would click on. Life-changing event. What was that about? You click on it, and you know you get yourself a ticket to the event. So the key is just to be as creative as possible. You want to look in your area, see what people are doing, see where people are going, see who's getting the most clicks, and just kind of work around that. Um, like I said, the key thing is really, really just to be creative. Um, and that's pretty much it. That you had Boost right there. Uh, Internet messing up. There you go. There you go. So, I mean, if you have any questions, find me on Facebook, Jay Latham. send me a friend request, inbox me. Um, we can hop on Zoom. I can show you some other things if you have any questions or if you need me to look at anything. I'm always here and open to and available to answer any questions. You know, if you want to run some things by me, have me look at some things, I'm okay with that too. I'm here to help you. Just to show you some few things I've been doing here in Indianapolis. Cool. Well, thank you for your time. Uh, and right on, y'all have yourself a good night.